Yo, my people. So right now you can see your boy is up $5,800, right? $1,600 deposited in there, right? I think it was like 1,700, but fees, swap fees, and all that. But up 5,700, 5,800, crazy, right? XRP. I've been telling y'all for years. I've been telling you for years that y'all need to get on these cryptos while they low. If you ain't been following me for that long and you new, listen. Cryptos, the best way to trade them, flipping small amounts to crazy amounts. Look at where I got in at, like a $1.70 something, right? I don't think I plan on selling this until we get back to the threes, because this all-time highs was way up there, and we extremely low right now still. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to see, let me go to the daily chart. This is about where we was at. I think at the all-time high, like 340, maybe higher than that. I think it was higher than that. Let me go to the weekly. 340, and then back here, it was like 340. Somewhere around in there, yeah, about the same. So yeah, like $3.40, I believe, was his all-time high. So if I hold this until we get to 340 again, I'll be up on one trade. I'll be up about basically like 16,000, right? That's only one trade. And I got another trade in there. It's like a 10-cent lot trade, but I don't know where that's going to be at. So take that off and dismiss that. But yeah, this is going to be a good trade. It is a good trade already. If you look at the balance, the equity of 7,000, if I close right now from $1,000, which is crazy. Free margin. So we looking good, man. When it comes to holding these cryptos, again, it got to be properly planned. If it's not, you can get cooked. You know what I'm saying? The market has been tanking. This is how the rich stay rich. This is how the rich get rich. You know what I mean? Looking at the trends of the market, finding out, when it's super low, why everybody being scared, not getting in because it's crashing. This is where you make your money at. You know what I'm saying? While the market is crashing, it's the best opportunity for people without a lot of money to be able to get in here and make a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? This is the wealth transfer. We're in wealth transfer season. So if you're not being a part of it, that's on you. If you timid and you scared, this ain't for you. You feel me? You got to be able to risk it for that biscuit. And we getting that biscuit right now. Had some days where it dropped, and it could even, from here, it could drop back down to where it was. Who knows? But I'm going to still hold because it's only $1,600. So if I lost that, I'm cool with that versus trying to put $100K in there and then that mug going crazy. Even though I am holding a whole lot of XRP on Coinbase as well. So we up substantially over there as well. So holding on both. The reason why it's better to hold on the Forex side, you're going to make way more money than you would putting it in Coinbase. You know what I'm saying? So if you day trading it over here like this and holding it, swinging it like this on the Forex side, way better. You're going to make way more money. You know what I'm saying? Potentially. Now, past performance does not predict future results. As a disclaimer, I can't promise you're going to make $1. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just telling you what I'm doing. So far, these are the only ones I'm holding. But all of the market right now is super low. Ethereum, Bitcoin, everything is pretty low compared to where it was. It's a little higher now, but as you see, this thing dropped all the way back down here to, this was like, I don't know. This was low. Like, it dropped low. So compared to where it was. So if we can just, keep pushing, pull back a little bit, push up some more, and get to them, new highs, it's a wrap. If it decides to get past that, let me see. I'm on a weekly already. Let me go to the monthly and see if we decide. I don't think I can zoom this out no further than that to see what'll happen if it gets up there to like $10. Yeah, I can't really see past that right now. So, but that's 15, 16K up there. All they got to do is get back to where it was, and I'm probably going to be up like 20 something, maybe 30K, if it reaches back up there by the end of this year or whatever, if it decides to go back up there. Who knows, though, if it get to, once we probably hit 10K profit, who knows? I might decide I want to take it. So we're just going to see, you know what I mean? Again, long-term investments, long-term swings. And you could do this whenever you trade on Forex too. This is kind of how I trade Forex a lot now as well. I just swing a lot of them now. Like, the best part about this Forex broker and really any other broker is that you can have multiple Forex accounts. So under one name. So you can have 9 of them. You know what I'm saying? And this is actually just my crypto account. So just crypto goes here. And then I got other Forex accounts that, you know, I can use for bills, or I can use for vacations, or I can use for whatever I want to do. And I just build them up slowly, hold swings on those, and then pull from them every now and then, take some money off the table, and, you know, handle business, you know? So that's why it's good to have multiple accounts. And then sometimes, again, if you have, you know, 2 crypto accounts, you take the same trades on both, and you'll be up, you know? So now, real quick, since we on the Forex subject, let me go over here. Matter of fact, they're over here. Let me go over here to some Forex pairs so I can kind of show you, you know, things that I look for. Also, real quick, I do have a I haven't posted it in my on my Shopify yet, but I do have a swing trading thing, Telegram with the signals that calls all swing trades. All right, so these the 10 for the win swings. If you already have, this is just long-term trade. So if you already have this, you're not going to be able to get access to it. You got to buy this because it's a Forex. You know what I'm saying? So this is a Forex only, and it's all swings. This is NAS 100 right here. So if you see US Tech 100, that's NAS 100. 10 for the win, AUD, JPY, H1. So say like H1. They got the daily, the H4, and I think the weekly. So, and it's going to call swing trades nonstop. Okay. So I haven't even released this yet, but it's about to come out. All Forex, all long term. So that way y'all be able to get that. So by the time this video drop, I might go ahead and add that to the Shopify. And then I'm going to also probably be redoing or, you know, adding more products for Forex over there. So stay tuned. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so kind of what I look for as far as Forex goes, you know, for those of you who do know, I'm either going to do, you know, trade directly with the trend, or I'm doing overbought, oversold. And I match up zones the same way. So for instance, let's say my 200, even though I don't feel like putting it on there right now, let's say this is my 200 moving average right here. This right here, this white one is my 20. All right. When the candle closes or pushes above 1, closes, I usually hop in on my buy. I put my stop loss at the previous zone below. So this will be my entry, stop loss either here or here. And then I just let the trade ride. Okay, because it's already in the direction of the trend. And so that's kind of what I do. That's one way I enter my trades. All right. And then I can just hold them as long as I don't hit the stop loss. I don't touch them. You know what I'm saying? Do I set take profits? It just depends. If you want to set a take profit, always set your take profit at the at the zone above. So the zone basically showing areas of rejection that the market, you know, rejected before. These are just area zones. I'm actually on the monthly chart. So between here and here would have been a whole lot of pips. You know what I'm saying? Take profit would have been right here. Boom. You would hit a lot of pips depending on your lot size, and you would have been good. If you got multiple entries, this take profit 1, take profit 2 would have been right here, and it already blew past that as well. So you would hit 2 take profits on there, stop loss here or stop loss here. Simple as that, right? And we do that on every pair. So that's trading with the trend. The next way I do is overbought, oversold levels. So I'm sure this right here was an oversold level, right? Meaning if you have the stochastic the RSI indicator, stochastic oscillator, or the TDI, chances are this would have showed, you know, oversold, meaning you should buy low, right? So I would have bought here, and then again, take profit, previous zone, above or down here, either one. And we buy and hold. Now, one thing to note, as I always tell y'all, is to always make sure that you watch this 20 and notice sometimes that the candles cannot get too far away from that 20 moving average before it has to come back to it. All right. as you know. So if you ever do overbought, oversold on Forex, remember you can hold until it comes back to that 20 for the most part, or get as close to it as possible. You know what I'm saying? That kind of give you a range of knowing, you know, when and how long you can hold your stuff. All right, but always put your stop loss at the previous zone. All right, so keep that in mind. So if I'm selling here, stop loss, go here. You know what I mean? Stop loss will go there. If you want to keep it tight, if that's too tight, find another one above that, put your stop loss up there, and then let the trade ride type situation. All right, and then my last way that I'm going to enter trades based off of support and resistance zones, levels, or however you want to call it. And I'm just showing you on the monthly. I usually take my trades on the M15. I'm just showing you on the monthly because, you know, the candles, how they be. So let me show you. So zones is basically playing a game of horse, a game of copycat. Whatever happens to the left side usually happens to the right side. All right. So right here, this one came down, rejected, shot up. Right. So the next time we get down here, I'm going to repeat what it did over here. We're going to play copycat. I'm going to repeat exactly what it did over here. And as the market shoots up, you know, I'm going to get in. So I'm buying here the same way it bought here. It shot up here. I'm going to buy here. Let it shoot up here. Right? The market came back down to that same area. If I bought here, it still rejected and came back. You know what I'm saying? Did the same thing. Okay? Same rules apply. So let me show you another area. You see this rejection right here? Multiple wicks. That's how you know you got rejection. You see the little skinny sticks? You get multiple of those rejecting. Get showing, basically, showing their little sticks. Showing the little wicks. I try to explain for people who don't really understand Forex. We just now showing. So I say little sticks, but they call it wicks. But yeah, you get multiple of those rejection areas, and you just follow that across. That would have gave you another buy there, and also another good buy in this same area as well. You know what I mean? Because it just repeats all the way across. Then you would have got good sell areas in that same spot as well, because it's all going off that same zone. So that's kind of how you find your entries based off of those. Those are usually the only three that I do these days. And a lot of those coincide with each other. So if I see one setup, usually the other setup is right there with it. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of the times if I see, you know, overbought, oversold, chances are it's close or at a zone. You know what I'm saying? We had a rejection and a buy here, rejection and a buy here. So it kind of two strategies in one, and that's more confirmation. So I always tell people to look for confirmations. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so that's kind of how we would trade on the Forex side. Crypto, pretty much the same, but most of the time I'm just looking at crypto as if the market gets low, I'm in that thing. You know what I'm saying? Because I already know what our all-time highs have been. So if it starts shooting down and crashing, we buying them dips, and we holding. Now, leverage is very important because you don't want to over leverage your account. So the best rule of thumb is to practice in the demo. Go to your demo account, mess around with the lot sizes, and whenever you do that, whenever you place a trade, come here, click on top of this. If you don't got this broker, click it in the link in the description. All right. And then come over here and look at your free margin. Look how much free margin I got. I got 7,000 free margin. And all this means is that I'm able to place multiple trades. Now, if this number start going down to, you know, 1,000, 800, 700, 600, I mean, I'm placing, my lot size is way too big, right? You always want to have a lot of free margin left. That way it gives you room to place more trades if you need to. All right. So if you get on a crypto pair or a regular pair or indice or whatever, and you place a trade and your free margin goes way down, I mean your lot size is way too big. So that's why I always practice on the demo to kind of see, you know, what lot size is appropriate. Now I will say that my lot size on XRP is a little up there, but it's because first of all the price is low. The price is low in general. It's only $2 right now, and at the time it was $1.77 or $1.70 something. So yeah, okay, I got in on this one at $1.80, and then the other one at $1.77 at 10 cents. So, you know, That's good money right there. This one, okay, this my 10-cent one. So if this one get back, I'll be making an extra like 1,400 on this one. So I'll make my big money on the other one. And then an extra $1,500 off 10-cent on that one if it gets all the way back up there. You know what I'm saying? Right now, I think I'm up on this one. Let me go to it if I can get to it. I don't want to click because last time I clicked myself out of a trade, it showed, but I can't remember what it was. I'm up 500 on that one. So far at 10-cent, I'm up 500. That's good money. All right, big blessings. Oh, it show right here. I'm tweaking, y'all. Y'all can tell I don't be on here as much as I used to. I just place trades and get up off of here. But yeah, $500 on that one and 5,000 on the other one. So pretty dope stuff, y'all. But yeah, y'all. So this is, how you could trade all your cryptos over here. You can get in. So that's what I was telling y'all years ago on Bitcoin. I said, man, if you ever see Bitcoin getting low, or if you ever see these cryptos getting low, hop in over here, throw $100 in there, $200, $500, whatever you could throw in there that's small enough that you can handle. Place you a good lot size and hold and don't fold. I've been holding this for a minute, y'all, for weeks. So, just swinging it, just holding it and letting it. Don't even think about it. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, I don't need it. So it's like a blessing to be at that point. So it's like you got to get to the point where it's like you have a job or you got other streams of income and this is just like extra money for you. If you don't have a job and you're depending on trading to be your full-time income, I feel for you. You know what I'm saying? Because this is a very emotional game. And your emotions going to be tied in it. Because if you needed to pay your bills, that's going to be rough. You know what I'm saying? I would never, ever in my life use trading just to pay my bills and just have trading as the vehicle itself, unless my account was just massively huge. I still think where I'm at now in my other account, which I'm at like 20-something K, that's still too low. I would probably need to be at 300-400K to be honest, just for me to be comfortable enough to trade full time with nothing else, just trading. You know what I'm saying? Because I know that at any given time it could get real ugly. 400K, I mean, it depending on the person, it take you a while to lose that, but you can still lose that in a day. But with how I trade, I ain't losing that in no day. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, but that's my spiel for the day, man. I love y'all, Lord willing. We'll see y'all in another video. Maybe, hopefully, we get a good update. This mug skyrocket some more. And I might do another update on this mug. But you dig? I'm going to be uploading some more Forex videos for y'all. But stay tuned. Holla at your boy. Peace.